Sally Trophy here this week. Coming to you live from the Tampa Bay Center. And here comes AJ Lee. Well, this is a return match from last week that took place, and well, AJ and Sasha had a heck of a matchup, but it just didn't get recorded. Here we go, man. JJ Strong and Sally filling in this week for Terry Williams and Gorgon. Two men are very, very busy. I tell you what, man, and you know, we're gearing up for that pay-per-view that Miss Martha was talking about 2 weeks from today, man. NXTV presents Modern Day Classic. Wow. Well, we haven't had an event of such magnitude ever since oh man, look at Sasha Banks, the brand new Raw Women's Champion, and she comes out here sporting her title. It looks good around her waist, man. Check her out. But I mean, as I was saying, you know, NXTV Champions was about a couple of months ago, and we haven't had an event of such magnitude since then. I mean, you could consider our NXTV special pay-per-view that took place, well, it wasn't a pay-per-view, it was just a special event. It took place several weeks ago that was hosted by Ernest Justin Turkey Leg. But now we have Modern Day Classic. And then you take a look at Sasha Banks, who was apparently the BFF of your daughter Shannon, who's accompanying her to the ring. And you know, we saw about a couple weeks ago, Sal, you know, it was Summer Rae and Shannon teaming up, and well, they were victorious in tag team action. You know, the first time that Shannon met Summer Rae, and they worked pretty good together, man. Well, Summer Rae is exceptional, to say the least. And you know that Sasha Banks can carry her on. And you know, I'm happy for Shannon, you know, getting her some friends here. She needs that. As AJ going directly after the arm there, trying to find her a little hot spot. As the Boss looking great. You know, I understand that she let Josie Johnson do her hair, and you can credit her for all the highlights. I don't think she'll go on WWE TV looking like that. Well, you know, Yosie's just such a sweetheart, and you know, she goes up to all the girls. I see her in the back, mainly Pasadena. I mean, we know her hair, and she's always like, Pasadena, let me do your hair. It's become a thing. Rosie does great work, man. Been doing NXTV, been doing hair on NXTV for a number of years now. There's a pin by the Boss. What a phenomenal matchup that took place last week here on NXTV Live, man. You know, they just didn't get recorded. It's very unfortunate. Great episode we had last week. Great episode this week, Sal, as we're going to be seeing in this main event tonight, Nicki Minaj going one-on-one up against Baby. I mean, how huge is that? As we take a look at the Boss double knees. She's really doing her thing up against AJ here. A knife edge chop. The Boss won that match last week. Will she pick up the victory this week? Well, I just want to comment on the Nicki Minaj situation. I mean, we've seen Nicki Minaj go one-on-one up against Josie, as we were just speaking of. And, you know, Josie came up short twice. Well, you know, Baby is Josie, you know, from I don't know how many years ago now. Probably about 20 years ago. I mean, think about that. And, well, now, we're going to see her in action. I mean, she thinks that she can do better. Well, what a big rub that would be for Baby if she could take out Nicki. But Nicki Minaj will be headlining next week's NXTV pay-per-view, which will be going down. Nicki Minaj versus Miss Foxy. That's definitely something that's been talked about among the XTV world, you know. And look at this now. Sasha goes for a pin. She's been looking real dominant here. But Nicki Minaj versus Foxy has been the matchup. And, you know, Yosi, she's wanted her opportunity to go against Nicki. But a lot of people hate, man. They say, hey, man, you already lost twice. I mean, you know, let the other girls, you know, see what they can do up against Nick. And it's going to go down next week. Nicki Minaj going one-on-one up against Miss Foxy Hot. And then you see Sasha Banks applying the hold there onto AJ Lee. AJ's so very tough. Also, on that pay-per-view, we're going to be seeing, well, on the NXTV pay-per-view. No, actually, no, I got my facts wrong. It's actually at the XTV pay-per-view next week also. Jackie Briggs will be going up against your daughter Shannon in the third match of the Best of 7 series. You know, Shannon, no stranger to the XTV crowd. Let's look at this now. There's a one. Oh my goodness. And Sasha Banks looking real good here up against AJ Lee. So much action. I mean, just action packing. You know, Shannon has a week to kind of think about things. As they see a nice reversal by AJ. She has a week to think about, you know, how she's going to approach things because she's in a deficit right now. It's not looking good for Shannon Traufer as they see Sasha Banks, the boss, taking the lead here again. And AJ, oh man, nice Shining Wizard there. Getting her some. There's a count by Red Shoes. But Sasha gets the shoulder up. Man, talk about a tongue twister. AJ can't get upset here at the Raw Women's Champion. Of course, that Women's Championship has no weight in NXTV, but Sasha carries it around anyways, and why shouldn't she? Absolutely. Sasha now. You know, I don't know who it is. Oh my goodness. Nice enziguri kick to AJ. Or Sasha showing some love to the fans there. I don't know who it is on Facebook, but man, they share a whole lot of Sasha Banks pics on behalf of Channel XTV. I think it's Terry Williams as they see the boss. Oh my gosh, I thought that she would, you know, have the wherewithal to get her away from the ropes, but the Red Shoes, he immediately broke the hold. Oh man, and several strikes by AJ. This matchup just as good as it was last week. And look at this. Oh my goodness, another Shining Wizard. Those knees right to the side of the head. You see Shannon there looking on with concern. And AJ would like to get that win over Sasha Banks. That is easier said than done. Sasha, I believe she's going to start a bit of a roll. You know, she's been kind of hot, cold. She remains to be a favorite as there you see a nice right knee into the small of the back of AJ. And now, Sasha, oh, with a neck breaker, goes for a pin. She's won like this before, and there's the 3. Great win for Sasha Banks. She looked very impressive. Look at that. I missed that, but Shannon and Summer and Sasha were all pounding on her. It's like they were all stuck double. Oh man, cool looking shot right there. You see the first time Sasha didn't pick it up on AJ when she went for that pinhold right there. And you can see the near fall, the frustration on AJ Lee's face as she couldn't really take out the boss. And Sasha Banks, man, she had it all for her. Beautiful bulldog we see as Sasha Banks takes advantage of the frustration as she gets a near fall here of her own. But it would be Sasha Banks to hold down AJ Lee for the 3 seconds and pick up the victory. Very, very impressive victory for Sasha. 2 weeks in a row. Hopefully this will make it to the final take, JJ. We absolutely hope so. Congratulations to the champ, though. More NXTV live after this, dog. Stay tuned.